Welcome to Gala FashionAbility 2021. Welcome to Gala FashionAbility Virtual. Let's have some fun.
Good evening. Welcome to our 7th annual Gala FashionAbility. I'm Rod Crawford and I want to thank you for coming tonight. This year we can't all be together and we're going to miss having the models in the room with us, but they have worked so hard to put on an amazing show for you. And I know you're going to have fun watching and helping us raise important funds for Inclusion Connections. Our personal involvement with Inclusion Connections began with our son, Max, who has Down syndrome. Deb Horn, the true hero and visionary behind this organization, recruited me to join the board, and I had the privilege to serve for several years. And now I serve on the advisory board. Candidly, probably my biggest contribution to this organization was introducing my mom, Betty Crawford, to IC, where she served as a rock star volunteer, and she became more popular than I did. While it's great to see Max benefit from IC's great programming, seeing how my godson and nephew Alex thrived at Possibilities was especially meaningful. So as you can see, for our family, IC is very personal and special, and I'm especially proud to be a part of the organization. I want to say thank you to our board of directors, advisory board members, and our FashionAbility committee for your contributions to tonight's event. I know Debbie and Laura have been working hard to bring you tonight's virtual presentation. A special thank you to tonight's Haute Couture sponsors, FedEx, Platinum Title, Prime Factoring Solutions, and our diamond sponsor, United Healthcare, which provides insurance to individuals with intellectual disabilities, and our presenting sponsor, Community America Credit Union. The reason we're here tonight is to support this amazing organization financially. So I ask you to bid high on silent and live auction items and to give generously to the Fund of Need, which are all open for bidding now. Our show is only planned to last an hour, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss any of the great performances.
Whether we're rising to meet a moment or the moment comes to meet us, we make our mark by showing up for our team. And when we do, we rise higher. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
Hello, I'm Michelle Pfister. As you just saw in the previous video featuring our spokesperson, the incredible Patrick Mahomes, at Community America, we are committed to powering the rise of Kansas City. We do that by working closely with our individual and business members to ensure that they are charting a course to success and financial peace of mind. We meet people where they are and stand ready with the needed resources to support them. That is why it was important to Community America to launch our Special Needs Planning Center in 2013, helping parents of children with developmental disabilities and other special needs plan for the future. But we are also powering the rise through support of nonprofit partners that are making an impact here in the Kansas City area. That is why we are so proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Inclusion Connections FashionAbility Gala and to have our CEO, Lisa Ginter, serve as honorary co-chair of the event along with Joel Goldberg. Community America has been a longtime supporter of the work of Inclusion Connections and their mission to improve the lives of individuals with developmental disabilities. The programming at Inclusion Connections addresses the unique needs of each participant and provides the skills needed to achieve greater independence. Their vision is to positively change the hearts and minds of the community and foster inclusion of individuals with disabilities in society and in the workplace. And I can tell you that vision is powerful. After attending my first FashionAbility Gala 3 years ago, I was moved to get personally involved as a volunteer and as a member of the annual FashionAbility Planning Committee. So as we gather together in spirit, though necessarily apart, at tonight's virtual gala, we invite you to join Community America in support of Inclusion Connections. Please give generously this evening to ensure their important work in our community. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Chris Lindquist, a member of the Board of Directors here at Inclusion Connections. My daughter Emma was one of the first students at IC and a leader in the Possibilities program until her passing in 2018. My wife Marie and I are passionate about the work they are doing here with the young people with disabilities. I'm asking you to give generously tonight to support our much needed programs. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our 2021 honorary chairs, Lisa Genter, CEO of Community America, my bank, and Joel Goldberg, broadcaster of the Kansas City Royals.
Good evening, everybody. I am so honored to co-chair this year's Gala FashionAbility event with my good friend Joel. I love what Inclusion Connections and Possibilities are doing for our young people with disabilities. It's such a great cause. I am sure by the end of the night, you will be inspired to help this amazing organization.
Thank you, Lisa, and I too am honored to be here and share the stage with you. Tonight you will hear about the goals and accomplishments of some really inspiring individuals. Their hard work and determination is what drives everyone at Inclusion Connections to work tirelessly to create greater independence through education, employment, and independent living. We are here tonight because we need your help to continue these crucial programs.
So we are asking you to please be generous this evening and give what you can. Nothing would make us happier than to see Inclusion Connections meet their goal of raising $300,000.
We have some great auction items and a fantastic show with the kids. If you haven't registered in BidPal yet, you must register in order to bid and donate. So get your phones ready and enjoy the evening.
So we started Inclusion Connections in 2013 and have to date served well over 250 kids. The idea of Inclusion Connections really was born out of care and concern for my son Matthew. Matthew's 24 years old and he was born with Down syndrome. And so after we got over the initial shock, we really just got to work being his advocate and helping him have the best and most independent life that he could. Most people probably don't know that when you have a child with a disability, in particular as they graduate high school, they really have very little to no options. We equate it somewhat like jumping off a cliff. Matthew walks across the stage at graduation and boom, he's lost his access to friends. He's lost his access to a daily routine. As I could see that approaching, I'm thinking, what are we going to do? So we started Inclusion Connections to maybe help be the gap for these kids with disabilities. We really wanted to focus on 3 areas to help the kids live a more independent life. The first area was the social and educational, and we tackled that through our classes that we continue today. And the second was employment. Possibilities is just the training ground and the preparation for the paid positions.
My favorite thing at Possibilities is sewing.
I like making the dog treats and I'm learning how to decorate the treats too. My favorite thing is marketing, so I call people and ask for donations.
So I think we've done a great job in the first 7 years accomplishing a lot of our goals, but we still have our biggest goal yet to accomplish, and that's independent living.
My life thing is get my own apartment.
We feel like they deserve to have an independent living experience. They desire it, they want it. This next year, we've committed a sizable portion of our budget to developing plans and embarking on a capital campaign, and we hope within the next couple of years to break ground on a facility and really get going to solve this issue for our students. I really think about it in terms of something similar to assisted living, where different kids might need different things, transportation to the job, helping to develop a good workout routine to stay healthy. I see this as a place where they have their own apartment, but come together for meals and exercise. We continue our education classes on the campus, and maybe some other small enterprises to bring the public in, to do our job training, and really just provide for a full life. So none of this can be done without the generosity of our community. We do not take any government funds. It's really important to us to develop a unique model as we have with Possibilities. For us to continue and to achieve our goals, we really need your help.
Making phone calls is a real big part of my life at Possibility. It makes people feel like they're appreciated after making donations to Possibilities. It really helps us a lot.
We have a number of ways that people can get involved and support Inclusion Connections. One of the most fun ways is to come volunteer at our facility. Making dog treats with our kids is a blast. A fun way to help is to invite our mobile pop-up store to your business. So we will bring all of our products. Our students will set them up and sell them to your employees. It's a lot of fun. Your employees get to spoil their dogs and also have a great interaction with our students. Another way to support Inclusion Connections is to hire one of our students. It's very important that we match up strengths and skills and desires with a position that's available in the community. Overall, you're going to find our students to be great employees. They're loyal, hard workers, and we would love for you to give them a chance.
My dream job is to work in an office.
My dream for the future is to become a baker and hopefully find someone to love.
So I think as a parent, what we all want is for our kids to be happy. I think if you walk in the door and see our kids and see the smiles and see how they interact with one another, you know that we are successful. They are happy.
Wow, that video says it all, and this is why we're here. I'm so excited to be a part of the Fund to Need tonight with my friend, the one and only, my colleague Rex Hudler, who always says that if he has a baseball, it calms him down. And I'm here to prove tonight that it will do no such thing.
Oh, Goldie, you brought me a pearl. Oh, I love it, man. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here with all of you tonight here at FashionAbility. And you too, Goldie. Hey, you know, my wife Jennifer and I, we love Inclusion Connections, Goldie, because our son Cade, you know Cade, you're tight with him.
I love Cade.
Yeah, we've made such good friends with him, and he loves making dog treats. And, you know, I tell you, it's a perfect time to get out your phones and donate, and let's see what we can do to begin the great giving, Goldie.
All right, Hud, hang tight for a sec. Hold on to that baseball. I know how excited you are. I am too. Everyone, get those phones out. Folks, log on to bidpal.net/GalaKC. Look for Bid Now in the menu, and you will see all the items. Fund to Need is the first thing that you'll see. Click on the box to see the categories. We have numerous Fund to Need categories, including $10,000, $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, even $100. Give what you can and give now. This really is the most important part of this evening. Your donation literally helps the Possibility students you just saw in that video get jobs, and it helps fund the transportation necessary to get them to and from work. So please give generously. Let's blow our $300,000 goal out of the water. And I heard there are some Possibility kids just waiting to shoot off some confetti cannons to celebrate your generosity. So get out your wallets. This is your opportunity to have a huge impact on this great organization. And then, HUD, they get to shoot off confetti, which is pretty awesome.
Well, they said kids, you know, and I fit that category.
Yeah, you could do
too,
that.
Goldie. But you know what, though? I get to take my son, and when I take him, all those kids are happy. They love it. Let's get them back to work. But I'm telling you what, I'm starting to see the fund and need lighten up over here. Goldie, gosh, look what we got. We're getting some donations. Where's that $5,000 donation, Goldie? How about 10?
Yeah, I see it.
Really, we need your support. These young people have big goals like you heard in the video earlier. They all want to live independently, just like we do. But frankly, this will not happen without Inclusion Connections and your generous support. So give what you can and give now.
Hey, HUD, I got some good news for you.
What's that?
I see that we have a $10,000 bidder.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's right. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. We need 2 more people. HUD, 2 more. That's it. Just 2 more.
All right.
2 more people to step up with $10,000 right now. And I know that there's somebody out there sitting saying, I could do this. I mean, what a great cause. $10,000. We've been looking for some place to give your money where it will really make a difference, and this is it. So please do it now, and let's keep this thing rolling. Also looks like that we've got a couple $1,000 bids coming in. That is huge. Here's my question. Who out there will give $5,000 right now? Remember, you can give any amount at any point here for the Fund and Need in BidPal. And every dollar counts. We can't state that enough. There are folks, a lot of folks giving the $100 level. That's amazing.
We like that.
Thank you. We love it all. It all adds up. So thank you so much for these donations.
Yeah, this is great, Goldie. You know, thank you very much for supporting IC and PAWS. As we all know, COVID has really made things hard this year for all of us. And it's especially hard on the kids at IC. Every single one of the PAWS young adults were furloughed or lost their jobs permanently. Just can't think about that. Inclusion Connections is working hard to turn that around. So please keep the Fund and Need dollars coming in. You've got the opportunity right now to change a life forever. And I know it. I see it every day. It makes him so happy when he gets to go to work. Let's make this happen for these special abilities people.
Plus, you know that Cade, as much as he loves his dad, is kind of sick of seeing his dad every day.
Him and everyone else in the household,
Jennifer,
including the dog.
They need you to get baseball back. They need all of us to get baseball back. Okay, we have a special performance that I know you are going to love. Stay tuned. HUD and I will be right back with the performance with our live auction. Keep on bidding, everyone.
Please give now to support independent living.
Hello, my name is Grace Mott, and I am the Theater and Music Director at Inclusion Connections. These participants hold a very special place in my heart, and I hope tonight you choose to donate generously so we can continue to provide these amazing opportunities for our participants throughout the year. Tonight we will be performing This Is Me. The words have been a constant reminder that no matter our differences, we are who we are meant to be. I hope this performance inspires you to donate to this amazing program. Try and listen to the words. I have a feeling that these performers have a lesson that we can learn from. So without further ado, it is my absolute honor and privilege to introduce to you this evening, Inclusion Connections, This Is Me.
This is me. This is me. This is me. This is me.
This is me.
This is me.
This is me.
I am not a stranger to the dark.
Hide away, they say, 'cause you were one of them broken parts. When your bridges raise you on the stars. Run away, they say, we are watching on your heart. But
I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna sing the blood, I'm gonna drown out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I love. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, oh, oh,
happen. If you would sponsor it, would make my heart happy. Thank you.
This is me, whoa.
This is brave, this is Bruce, this is who I'm meant to be.
This is me.
Look out,
Cause here I come.
look out, cause here I come.
And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
And I'm marching on, marching
I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Wow, I absolutely loved watching those young adults have so much fun. I hope you all enjoyed watching it too. It's great to see the money coming in for the Fund in Need, Rex. Let's keep it coming.
I know, Goldie. Inclusion Connection is just so important to our family and all the other families watching us here tonight. We want our kids to have the opportunity to work towards their goals and become more independent. So, thank you all for giving from your hearts tonight. I really appreciate that. Joel does, and so does IC. But tell us about the live auction, Goldie. How are we doing?
All right, well, let's talk about that. First, let me say that you can bid on any of the live auction items until 8:30 tonight. The live and silent auctions will close at 8:30. Now, we're going to talk about the first 3 live auction items. So get out your phones and get ready to bid high. The first item is one of our favorite auction items. It's an original 24 by 48 abstract painting by our own Inclusion Connection art student, Matthew Horn. Last year's painting by Matt went for a whopping $9,000.
Woo! Matthew, way to go, buddy.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Keep it rolling.
So come on, folks. This would look great in your home, or how about hanging at your office? Look at this piece. It's stunning. I would be proud to display that in my home office, now my home studio with COVID.
I know, I've seen you in your studio. That's pretty good. I got nothing. I got no studio or anything, but I got a big heart, and I know you do too. So folks, continue to enjoy these auction items here, but let's show us the money, okay? Such talent. Let's start the bidding, folks. Come on.
Well, a great job by Matthew, so let's keep it going. And next up is a fantastic package, if I do say so myself. It's for all you sports lovers and business owners out there. I guess I'm a little bit biased. This package is for a speaking engagement featuring me and, more importantly, our buddy Alex Gordon, the recently retired Royal. We will come to your business and, what are you doing?
I'm doing the swing.
Oh, the swing. Okay, no, that's good. You might get the swing with it too. But we will come out, get your employees fired up, motivated big time, talk about leadership, or we could do that at a smaller event at your house too. The high bidder will also receive 10 autographed copies of my new book, Small Ball, Big Results, which HUD is featured in, among many others. I'd like to see this package go really well tonight on a personal level, and I also want to raise that money for such an amazing cause. You can use this package anytime in 2021, and I guarantee it's going to be a lot of fun for you, so get your bid in now. How do you get Alex Gordon in there?
Really? Where did you come up with that one, Goldie? That's fantastic. You and Alex Gordon at the same time, that's going to be great. I'd love to be a part of that, be a fly on the wall and watch and listen, because you and him, you're buddies, you interact great, and I'm so happy for Alex that he had a wonderful career along with the championship, that he can help and really encourage the folks out there and really have a good time.
And
I'm excited.
maybe HUD will show up and surprise everybody too. You never know what might happen. Huh? You never know. All right. HUD, let's shift gears to a different live item. Number 3 for us here is a 5-night stay at a fabulous Lake of the Ozarks vacation home donated by Danny and Heather Beaver. This home typically rents for $1,000 a night.
Wow.
Yeah. So who wouldn't want to stay at this beautiful 5,500 square foot home set on 4 acres right on the lake? It's featuring 7 bedrooms, 6 baths, sleeps 30, and includes so many amenities. A great lake views and a private boat dock. You cannot ask for more. So you better bid now on this fantastic 5-night vacation stay. Let's get those bidding up for an amazing stay in the Ozarks.
Can you believe that? Where do you sign up, Goldie? My pockets, they're not that deep, but I'll tell you, that home would be a lot of fun. But you know, those are some amazing auction items. All the money raised tonight supports IC programs, including cooking classes, art, and theater. Plus, they're great summer and spring break camps. I'll tell you what, my son loves all of those, and it helps him. It makes him well-rounded, Goldie, a lot like you. Proceeds also support Possibilities, where young adults learn skills by making those great dog treats. My dog Tucker, he loves them. And I tell you, have you seen those Royals and Chiefs dog bandanas they have? Oh, it's fantastic, Goldie. My dog's never looked better. He's all into the Royals and Chiefs.
Man, we got Cade involved. We got Tucker involved. We got HUD involved. So please bid high on these auction items right now. Keep in mind that the fund in need keeps going too. So get on BidPal and give generously. We're taking any donation for that right now. Let's blow out our goal tonight. We can do it.
I believe it, Joel. I'm so happy that you could be here and that we could all enjoy this moment here because it's a gala, man. It's fun. Hey, so now we have everybody's favorite part of fashionability, the models. Let's have our first group come out now. And remember, the live and silent auctions are open and it'll close at 8:30 sharp. So please keep bidding, everybody, while you watch. You'll love this.
Please give now to support transportation.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Bertrand, winner of HGTV's Design Star and designer on Lifetime Channel's Military Makeover. This is my favorite event of the year, and in fact, I've been the MC for FashionAbility since the very beginning. Inclusion Connections is near and dear to my heart, and I'm excited to be with you here tonight. It's my privilege to introduce some of the most amazing models ever to walk the runway. I know you're going to love it. And I'm hoping each and every one of you will find it in your hearts to give to this deserving organization tonight. I plan to see you all in person next year.
Our models have traveled across the metro to bring the very best of Kansas City to you, from downtown Kansas City to the gorgeous views of Prairie Fire. Tonight you will see the very best our exciting city has to offer. Without further ado, bring out our models. Bright Lights, Kansas City.
Lexi Boster loves her newly adopted dog, Hogan. She had to overcome her fear of dogs, a step that will be helpful in being able to apply to work at Possibilities when she's a little older. She's known for being a good friend and being a very kind person. Lexi loves to color and dance, and one day she wishes to work at a job she loves and go on fun vacations.
Up next, we have Sam Rogers. He is what we like to call a Paws Success story. He has worked for Fetcher's Play and Stay for a couple years, where he watches the dogs in the yards and helps keep their play areas clean. His can-do attitude and willingness to get things done sets him apart as a true leader. Maybe we should hire Sam as our dog walker. Sam likes to tell people he's proud that he's an uncle. Thank you, Sam, for that dancing and for all you do.
Here comes the gorgeous Anna Trotter. Anna Trotter works at Paws 4 days of the week and at Sunflower Bakery one day. She must be really busy. And she really loves making our dog treats. She loves Frozen and The Greatest Showman, who doesn't, and brings a different powdered Skittle drink mix to Paws every day. That sounds pretty delicious. She enjoys attending Girls Club, dancing, and baking, and we love having her in class. Anna loves her 6 siblings and always brags on them. They're lucky to have you, Anna, and so are we at IC.
As we travel back to Inclusion Connections, our next model is Vera Quick, a bubbly personality who is creative and talented at role-playing, her favorite Disney characters, looking like a Disney princess herself. She's an amazing storyteller and does a great Kim Possible reenactment. Currently, Vera is working with a job coach who is interested in finding a job as a teacher's assistant. Vera would love to be employed full-time so that she can move out on her own.
Now we have Paulina Quattrone. one of the friendliest people you will ever meet, who is a great encourager and always the first to volunteer. She is very family-oriented and especially cares for her brother, Piotr, who is also in the PAWS program. Paulina would love to visit China one day and already has her very own business selling noonday jewelry. Thank you, Paulina.
Gracing us with her presence now is Bailey Tinder. Bailey is a people's person and a team leader who always encourages and empathizes with her peers. She gives 100% when it comes to working out. She discovered her love for acting in musicals in the last few years, and now she can't get enough. Bailey's dream for the future is to be a teacher's assistant, working with young children.
Caroline McVeigh possesses a valuable life skill. She really knows how to make new people feel welcome. She uses this skill working at Cactus Grill and Price Chopper. Her future dream, though, is to be a teacher's helper. Being a fashion diva, she likes to look good when she comes to PAWS, and she is always on top of the new fashion trends. Caroline loves learning new techniques and recipes while attending IC cooking classes.
Now let's travel up Highway 435 to Sporting KC to see the one and only Ryan Provey. He is one of IC's speed stacking pros. He loves it. As a PAWSability student, he has learned to be one of our best treat makers and consistently bakes the best batches. His vivacious personality lights up every room he walks into. Ryan currently works at McDonald's and the Gardner Aquatic Center. As a hobby, he rides horses and has participated in local horse shows. Ryan also plays a mean guitar and sings like a bird.
Here we have Emily Edwards. Emily is employed at the PAWSability store. She opens the store, works the register, cleans, and closes the store. Emily pushes herself to excellence. She's always working to grow in any task and strives to be the best she can be. Emily is extremely positive. She has a glowy, bubbly personality, and it spills over into her actions. She loves Star Wars and enjoys dancing, art, and basketball. Thank you, Emily. Up now, we have the one, the only, Matthew Horn. Meet the talented artist and hardworking PAWS bandana sewer. He loves to work out and has the bold goal of becoming muscular like the Hulk. He loves to make people laugh. Matt is proud of his 2 jobs, as a package handler at FedEx and in the office at Streamline Insurance. Matt would like to live in his own apartment and get married one day. He would also like another dog. Matt, we hope all of your dreams come true. You are amazing. Bringing us back to Inclusion Connections is Sam Charpentier. Sam could be described as Mr. Personality. He's charming, outgoing, and never forgets a face. He sets all the records for our speed stacking team and loves his job at Shooters, a local pool hall. He also enjoys working the register at PAWSability store. Sam has an underlying love for Mi Ranchito chicken fingers. His dreams for the future include getting an apartment with his friends, working for the police department, and helping coach football.
PAWSability student Jack Fisher has been building work skills and has been working with our job coach. He's ready for a job, hopefully in the field of weather. You can always count on Jack to update you on the weather conditions, sunny, cloudy, or snowy. Everyone loves Jack at PAWS. Jack is one of the kindest people. He asks others questions and wants to make others feel good. He's also a very funny person. He makes quiet but incredibly clever jokes. He has the most lovable personality, perfect for national television. Jack is involved in a lot at IC and is an amazing contribution to any class he takes. He shines in theater and is an amazing dance partner. In his spare time, Jack enjoys YouTube vloggers and keeps up with their videos on a regular basis. You may have gotten a phone call from our next model and PAWSability student, Katie Pine, who loves to call IC donors and thank them for their gifts. She was recently hired to work at the PAWS store on the weekends. Katie is currently doing specialized training in bakery tasks and hopes to start a bakery internship soon. Katie has a beautiful singing voice, is an avid reader and music lover, who has seen more than 30 of her favorite musicians live in concert. We can't wait to see what concert you attend next.
Next up is Gabby Yost, who always comes to Inclusion Connections with a smile on her face. Her favorite classes are theater and girls club. She brings so much to each class. She is very artsy and loves drawing, singing, and dancing, and is good at all three. Gabby loves all things Disney and has an impressive collection of Disney princess dresses. Her dream is to become a model and would like to one day live in Maui. Gabby does a mean rendition of Mamma Mia and can put on a show for just about anyone. We look forward to seeing where this awesome girl goes.
Cade Hudler is the life of the party. He loves to dance, especially if a Beyonce or Michael Jackson song starts playing, and loves everything Disney. Cade is an amazing singer and a featured soloist in tonight's This Is Me. He's an amazing performer, and as you'll see tonight, he commands the stage anytime he's on one. He can quote tons of lines from movies and shows, and likes making other people laugh. Cade enjoys working with his friends at Possibilities, making dog treats, and is our expert paper shredder.
Have you guys seen anything cuter? Isabella Bolin may be the youngest model tonight, but she definitely doesn't lack confidence. This 7-year-old represents the future of Inclusion Connections and Possibilities. We love to see it. She is a great imitator and is very helpful. Isabella enjoys reading, music, and any electronics. She is loved by all in her family, especially her Nana, and all of us here tonight. Isabella, we can't wait to see you next year. Last but certainly not least, we have the wonderful and beautiful Jacqueline Pickens. Jacqueline attends high school and attends Inclusion Connections classes like art around her busy schedule. She's a talented artist who shows great attention to detail. She also loves dancing to music and is known as having a huge heart and a smile that lights up the room. Jacqueline loves animals, especially her favorite kitty, Gunnard Pickens. What a model! Fashionability today, Miss USA tomorrow.
That was so great. And I remember last year how excited those kids were to be on the big stage at the Embassy Suites. I was excited to see them with the amount of energy they had. And I know they all wish they could be with us in person, but they've worked so hard to give us such a spectacular, fun virtual show. It's so meaningful to hear about their hopes and dreams and accomplishments. I'm inspired, Hud.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Joel, but still, it was just a lot of fun. But I can't tell all of you enough how important this work is. You've all heard the word essential. That's a word I don't want to ever hear.
It's a big word for you.
I know it is, but you know what though? You hear that a lot lately, along with all the other words we've learned in the last year. Hope we never use them again. But Inclusion Connection is essential, providing opportunities for individuals to become more independent, a place to go and belong. We all want that, don't we? We're just so grateful for what they're doing. And I encourage each and every one of you with us tonight to really stretch your giving, make it count, and help this wonderful organization when they need it most.
Those that want to check in with Rex later, he'll tell you about all those words that he learned in 2020. But right now, we need to talk more about the live auction. Got to bid high. Our final 3 live auction items. Remember, you can keep bidding on the first 3 items, and the Fund to Need continues to accept your donations too. That's so important. Okay, first off, we have a very special bottle of the famous old Rip Van Winkle 10-year bourbon. No, you cannot have it, Hud.
Wow.
It's too expensive for your taste.
Yeah, it is.
This has been donated by Rod and Pam Crawford, unless somebody wants to get it for us. There are 6 Pappies to a complete collection, with the 10-year being the first and youngest expression. This bottle is 750 milliliters. Most retailers keep them back for only their best customers. Here is your chance, all you bourbon lovers out there, to purchase this rare and truly priceless bourbon.
Folks, this is the good stuff. It's about as smooth a whiskey as you can find. Get these bids in now, because if you're going to be a lucky winner, I'll give you my phone number. You can invite me over to help you.
Oh, I wondered where you were going with that. Okay, hey, can you give them mine too?
As a matter of fact, I will.
All right, thank you. Our second item in the second half of the live auction is the popular private chef-prepared dinner for 12 in your home by Chef Paul Santalaria. Those of you who know Chef Paul know he is one of the finest chefs in the area, and he promises to whip you up an experience your guests won't soon forget. The dinner includes a menu you designed with the chef, accompanying bottles of wine, and to set the tone off for the evening, the wonderful Toucan Jam will entertain your guests. You heard them play earlier this evening in the pre-event, and they are fantastic. This is just a great opportunity to have a fine dining experience with your family, your friends, right in your home. Amazing food, wine, music. What more could you ask for, Hud?
I know you all want to enjoy this amazing dinner, so let's see if we can bid this one up. Come on, Goldie.
Okay, Hud, here's our last item of the night. It's a big one, and let's be honest, when you're in Kansas City, just the name Patrick Mahomes alone is worth $5,000. You don't even get anything just to say his name. But what happens when you have a signed Patrick Mahomes jersey framed? Now that is priceless. Who doesn't love Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? And we're so excited to have this item for you tonight. I'm asking that you blow this one up, folks. Now is your chance to really help Inclusion Connections by bidding tonight. Greatest quarterback in the world, signed framed jersey, come on.
At this moment he is, and we know that they haven't quite reached where they're going to reach, and that's another championship, Goldie. But look, it'll look great hanging anywhere, in your house, your office, in your school. But we know this past year has been a tough one for everybody. Inclusion Connections is no exception, as they need our help now more than ever. I really hope you all understand how important FashionAbility is for the organization, and I encourage you to bid high on all the live auction items. The Fund in Need is still open, and donations of any size are welcome, so let's really make a push here to help them meet their goal. I've seen how generous you have been in the past, and I know that you could do it again tonight. Yep. So go ahead, folks, dish it out for a great cause.
Yeah, let's keep this going, Hud. You keep raising the roof. That's okay. So while you're bidding on the live items and donating to the Fund in Need, let's all watch the rest of our models. Thanks, everybody, and keep those bids and donations coming in.
Please give now to support job training.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 morning news anchor, and I am so sad that we can't all be together tonight celebrating FashionAbility, but we can still show so much support. I have loved supporting FashionAbility and emceeing for the past 5 years. My dogs also love Possibilities and all the great treats you guys make. We are so sad again that we can't be together, but we are so excited to watch the rest of the show. So get ready for the next round of models, and we encourage you to give generously. Have a great night.
Bright Lights, Kansas City. We are back with our last set of models for the evening, and boy, do we have a good show for you. Cody Partridge, or is it Mahomes, is a true Possibility success story. He worked hard to learn lots of skills and is a graduate of our sewing program. All of his hard work led to a job at Broderston Manufacturing, where he pulls products for shipping. He remembers sports statistics like nobody's business, especially when it comes to our beloved Chiefs.
Downtown we go to Union Station to see the one and only Matt Santalaria. Matt attends the postgrad program in DeSoto, loves singing, dancing, and all things theater. All throughout high school, he participated in theater, and all of his hard work and dedication paid off when he got a part in The Wizard of Oz at Theater of the Park in 2019. Amazing, Matt! I bet you were the best munchkin this side of the rainbow. Matt hopes to do more acting in the future. Matt participates in Possibilities in the summer and loves our summer camp.
Rachel Mast is known to be empathetic and loves theater, dancing, and public speaking. She was invited earlier this year by Senator Roberts to lead the pledge for the Dwight D. Eisenhower Memorial Dedication. What an honor, Rachel. She loves her job as a hostess at Olive Garden. Rachel would like to be married one day and live in a pink house. She thinks she might like to be a congresswoman. Yes, let's all vote Rachel.
Heading down to the plaza to do a little shopping, here's Rachel Zink, a talented speed stacker who regularly competes in tournaments where she's a great motivator for her teammates. In her spare time, she enjoys watching The Masked Singer and playing games. Rachel brings a smile to everyone's face and is a great friend. Rachel is currently doing an internship at a local hotel. Amazing, Rachel!
Nolan Smith, or as his friends and family call him, the Mayor of Lawrence, is strutting his stuff next. Nolan is very caring, a good listener, and always wants to lend a helping hand. Nolan has volunteered this year at the St. John Preschool program. He teaches kiddos aged 3 to 5. His goal is to study early childhood education at the University of Kansas. Absolutely incredible, Nolan. Fun fact, Nolan loves Full House and music. He would love to move to LA and pursue a career in music, however, he would probably miss being the Mayor of Lawrence a little too much, so we may get to keep him around. Hope to see you on stage somewhere soon, Nolan. Waterside in good old Kansas. Up next are best friends Melanie Montez and Maya Sims.
Melanie Montez is very social and loves to hang out with her friends. She loves to sing and dance and is a proclaimed social media queen. She's a black belt in Taekwondo and taught a Taekwondo class for our Possibility students last summer. Melanie enjoys attending classes at Johnson County Community College and is an amazing singer and performer.
Up next, we have Maya Sims. Maya loves attending Girls Club at Inclusion Connections. She has dreams of becoming a professional dancer and a makeup artist. IC staff say that they are amazed at Maya's dancing talent, and especially her ability to memorize Zumba routines. She loves traveling internationally with her mom. Maya makes everyone she spends time with feel loved and included. We love Maya.
Taking the hallway now is dog lover and paw student Christina Ite. Christina is a great conversationalist who loves volunteering at various local rescues. She considers herself a fierce advocate for rescue dogs and loves sharing the mission at Possibilities. She enjoys phoning Inclusion Connections amazing donors and saying thank you. We received a few of these calls and let me tell you, they brighten our day. Christina holds a job as a daycare worker at a rec center and she loves the babies.
Last but certainly not least, let's meet the dynamic duo Ted Clayton and Kyle Winiger in Power and Light. Y'all, get ready to party. Kyle Winiger is a great leader in the Paws Kitchen, where he takes pride in staying on task and keeping production moving in the bakery. He's been putting his skills to good use working at Sweet Tea's coffee shop, where he likes to bring his friend Sam hot chocolate at the end of his shift. Kyle is a great advocate for himself and others and hopes to get an apartment with his friends in the future. Based off this video, I'm sure that will be a real party. Ted Clayton is a talented dancer who picks up Zumba moves perfectly. Ted is an amazing musical theater dancer and always steals the show with his fun choreography. He enjoys making TikTok videos with his buddy Kyle and is known to have a great sense of humor. He has a love for social media and Dunkin' Donuts. Me too, Ted. He enjoys being a part of Inclusion Connections Taekwondo team, and one day he'd like to be a DJ like his brother.
I want to thank you all for coming to FashionAbility tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. I feel so blessed by the generosity you have shown us. I know it's been a difficult year, but I'm confident in our future. We're going to get through this, and I hope to see you all in person at next year's Gala FashionAbility. Stay tuned. The kids have a special thank you.